Hello, my name is Lizzie, and this is Lizzie's Literary Life, and today we are beginning All Done August, vlog number 3. So, if you watched, my week 1 vlog was very productive. My week 2 vlog, not as much. Week 3, we're gonna crush it. We're gonna crush it. My goals for today specifically, I want to do finish my bookshelf, declutter, reorganize. That's a big thing. And I also, if I can, want to do my entire yarn corner, declutter, reorganize. It's Saturday. Those are the tasks for today. I have a Zoom call with my family in about a half hour, but then the rest of the day after that is free to be doing those things. And while I do those things, I would like to be making progress on my watch later. Those are the goals. I also would like to read specifically War and Peace, get caught up so that I can hopefully stay caught up and read it every day. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's where I'm at, and I'm not gonna yap at you anymore. I'm just gonna get started. Hello. So I did my family call, and my first goal is gonna be the yarn shelves, which you haven't really seen much. I'm gonna turn the camera around and properly show you, but my first goal, I need to declutter the space that's around them. So we've got a bunch of blankets that I need to put in a bin, and there's a puzzle that's half done and all sorts of things. So that's the first step. I also, while I'm doing this, I'm going to finally actually watch the Wonderthon vlogs. I have 4 Wonderthon vlogs in my watch later that are quite long, and I really want to watch them. I just have not yet been ready, but I think I'm going to be ready today. Okay, we are currently in a stage where everything looks much worse before it gets better, but here's the empty corner. I vacuumed the floor and wiped down the shelves, and then over here we have my couch side table, we have my whip basket. This is all of the stuff that was on the shelves that is not yarn, and then here's all the yarn. So that's what we have to deal with. I'm going to deal with the not yarn first, and then I'm going to deal with the yarn. So I'll keep you posted. Something that you may not know about me is that before my primary craft was crochet, before I got into crochet, you can see some swatches over here. This is for my cardigan. This is for the sweater that I have finished. But before I don't know what I'm talking about. Before my primary craft was crochet and knitting, I was a cross stitcher. So I just found in this bin, I knew these were there, but I kind of didn't know these were there. In this bin that was in the corner, I found all of this stuff. So there's a lot of scraps of cross stitch fabric, which I think I'm just going to throw out. I have a large roll of 8-16. I also have, this is 8-18. There's some more cross stitch stuff in my bedroom, I think, which maybe I should get out and consolidate with this. But I thought it would be fun to go through these, which I think are partially finished projects, or finished projects that are not framed or anything. Anyway, we have these Christmas cats. We have Witch Please, which I must have done in October 2019. Oh, these are 2017 and 2018. Oh my gosh. We have these penguins. Oh, this, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Oh, this is really nice. I think it's finished, but I didn't sign it, so I don't know when I finished it. Maybe it's not finished. It looks like it's finished though. This one also looks finished. Oh my gosh, I remember this one. This was featured in one of my very first booktube videos. There's this one. And this one is definitely not finished. We have a unfinished Christmas tree. Oh, this literally still has a needle in it. Cute. Anyway, those are some things. This is some fabric that I used to make a romper that does not fit me at all anymore, but maybe I'll insert a picture of it. I made it in 2020. I was like, I'm just going to make a romper, and I was living at home, so I could use my mom's sewing machine, and this is all the excess fabric. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but maybe I'll keep it. It's like if I washed and ironed it, would be nice fabric. So here's some things I found. Pom-poms. Miscellaneous elastics. Lots of stuff to go through. All the non-yarn items are back on the shelves. I sort of organized this. I threw out all the scraps, and then I brought some of the cross-stitch stuff into the bedroom to go in the drawer with the other cross-stitch stuff. That's honestly, it's just a later problem for me. The bottom, we have projects I need to frog, we have blocking boards, we have fiberfill, and then just like notions. These are, why can't I point? Oh, Crochet World magazines and some patterns I've printed, and notions and swatches. It is now time. I'm going to go through my whip basket next, and then all the yarn. Hi, Monty. I'm here to show you what was in my whip basket. So these are the active yarns for my magic cardigan, and here are all the squares. There's so many. 54, 56, if you've been paying attention. There needs to be 60, and then we attach them. So this is like an active whip. Then we have these things, like, I think most of these are swatches, but like, oh, and then we have some leaves. I don't know. These are all going to be thrown out, unfortunately. This is a swatch for a very soon project, so I am going to keep that in case I need to recheck gauge. This is a scarf that I'm going to frog. This is some scraps. This is a scrunchie that I made for my bachelorette. I made my friends all pink scrunchies and me a white scrunchie. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Here's a bucket hat. I have 2 of them. And this one, I guess, just stayed in the whip basket. Who knows why. Here's some red yarn I didn't know I had. There's another embroidery hoop I have to put in that sewing box. This is a blanket I started as one of my very first projects and abandoned. It is quite soft, but I think I'm gonna frog it. But then, like, I'm gonna frog it and probably donate the yarn. Here are some failed baby hats going in the throw out pile, unfortunately. And then this is an unfortunate, probably frog. This is a whip. It's a crochet cardigan. So there's like a front panel. I think this is the back panel. Oh, maybe I could finish it. I put so much work into it, but I don't really want to finish it. It might stay in hibernation a little longer, but I also feel like probably I should just frog it and do something different with the yarn. But I don't want to. I don't want to frog it. So let me know in the comments what you think I should do with this, because it's been a whip for probably 2 years and I don't really have a desire to finish it. I also like restarted it multiple times. Like, I think these are pieces that I started to frog and then got bored of frogging. So it's just a mess, and I need to decide what to do with it. And I think probably the answer is just frog, unfortunately. R.I.P. Guys, I think I have too much yarn. Oh no. Hello, we are back on the couch. It is the next day, Sunday evening. Yesterday I did finish organizing and decluttering the entire yarn corner. I think it looks really, really good. All of the yarn fits in the 8 bins, 8 like fabric bins that are on the square shelves. And then there is a whole ton of yarn that I am donating. Most of it is partially used skeins of worsted weight acrylic that I just don't see myself using, and someone else can have better use out of it. I'll put on the screen right now the pictures that I posted on my local Buy Nothing group, and people really want it. So I'll be figuring out what's going to go to who probably tomorrow morning, and then I'll have people pick it up. And yeah, so that is a goal checked off. Yarn Corner is done. I did not touch the bookshelf yesterday. It was really ambitious to think I could do both in one day. Like, that was honestly crazy of me. Today, most of what I've done is sit on the couch watching YouTube videos and knitting. The YouTube videos are working towards a goal. My watch later is now at 23, which is like good progress. The knitting, this is my step-by-step cardigan. I'm gonna try to like sort of shape it so it sort of makes sense. Here, yeah, okay. Step-by-step cardigan. There's the back. This is the front, like the front pieces, like kind of like that is the vibe. I'm really happy with the way the yarn is working out, but that is not an all done August goal. So really I should be crocheting, but I want to knit, so that's what I'm doing. Tonight I have to meal prep breakfasts for the week. Normally during the school year, I meal prep both breakfasts and lunches for the whole week on Sundays. I haven't been doing lunches over the summer, but I've been mostly continuing my breakfast meal prep over the summer. I do have one more week before school starts. So after that, I have laundry to fold, and I would like to read some of War and Peace because I haven't, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I definitely am making progress on my YouTube goal, and I'm definitely knitting. So that's your update for today. Hello. In the interest of a new angle, I propped you on the cat tower. And I'm standing to film this clip. I feel like Martine. So this morning, it is Monday. This morning I got up, I went for a run. I meant to get you a clip of the scenery and I did not, and that's okay. And then I edited last week's vlog, and that one is set to be uploaded, or it's uploaded, it's scheduled to be posted, is what I'm trying to say. And the rest of today, I plan to be reading. So my books in progress are War and Peace, big chunker. I'm quite behind. I'm quite behind on all of my goals. I'm like 20 hours behind, which is super cute and fun. My schedule, but you know, that's okay. I've got War and Peace. I've got Ruin by John Gwynne. I've got Silverborn, The Mystery of Morrigan Crow. And I've got Romancing on Jeju, which is my NetGalley arc. And I'm just going to be kind of alternating between them. I might do a spinner wheel to see which one I read each sprint. I might be hopping on sprints with Danielle of Danielle Reads. And I'll try to remember to get her to say hi to you. And yeah, we're just reading. We're just reading all day. So stay tuned. Quick update, I'm back on the couch. I'm on sprints with Danielle. And I've passed page 1000, which is book 4 in War and Peace. So just gotta tell you I passed page 1000. That's an accomplishment. Hello. Pumpkin, say hi. I am currently thinking about what I'm gonna do in case there are 2 planned series books I cannot get to. Because per my schedule, I'm supposed to finish Ruin today, and I'm on around page 200. I'm at like 25%. And I'm also supposed to read Wrath this month. And then, so that may not happen. And I knew it was ambitious, but whatever. And then The Sinister Mystery of the Mesmerizing Girl, which was also another one that I was going to do on audio. I've not been able to get my hands on the audiobook, and it's not worth like buying it. Like, I don't know what is up with the hold, but it's not coming in. And I had said in my plans that my plan for like a backup was the Fractured Fables book, the novella. So I will probably definitely read that. And then I'm thinking as a second backup, particularly a backup audio. I'm looking at the third and most recent, but not final, but like if I'm catching up, that counts as finishing for me for this vlog purposes, or this series purpose. I don't know what I'm saying. Also, my arm hurts. Is that better? Am I shaking less? I was looking at the third Amari and the Night Brothers book, Amari and the Despicable Wonders. There goes Pumpkin. Or something. And that would not finish the series because there's going to be another one, but it would catch up on the series, so it would be off my ongoing list. That's where we're at currently this evening, because I have read for like almost 2 hours today, but it was almost all in War and Peace. And I just am feeling like at this point, I'm currently 18 hours and 35 minutes behind my goals. I don't know if it's going to happen. Hello. It is now Thursday. The last couple days, I don't think I've talked to you since Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, most of what I did was like work lesson planning, which is boring. I did read some, but like I didn't do anything all that interesting, so I didn't vlog. But we're here. I'm going to give you some updates. My watch later is at 17 videos, so we are making progress on that for sure. My magic cardigan, I have 1 square left. And this is it in progress. It's a green Mana square. So once I finish that, which will hopefully be today, I'll be able to show you the assembly process, because it's not like done when the squares are done. Obviously, I have to assemble them, I have to sew them together, and then I have to do ribbing. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. Reading wise, the other day I kind of reevaluated my schedule because I was like 23 hours behind. I'm about to go back to work and it just was not going to happen. So what I did was I took Wrath off entirely. Not going to finish that series. And because I'm not going to finish that series, it just was too ambitious to read both of those huge books this month along with other things. So not going to finish that series. And because of that, I am in the middle of Ruin, but I'm kind of putting it on the back burner. So it's no longer on the schedule, the official schedule. It's just like a bonus for when I can get to it, whatever I get to. I'm going to put the new schedule up on the screen. So we still have finishing War and Peace by the end of the month. We have finishing Romancing on Jeju to get my NetGalley percentage to 100%. Then we have Bookshops and Bone Dust, A Mirror Mended, and then The Bees is my TBR spin book. And then audiobook-wise, we've got Silverborn, which finishes a series or catches up on a series. My Friends is for Shelf This, and then Amari also catches up on a series. So that's 4 more series completed or caught up. I've already completed 1 with actor A.G. Brown, so I will still, if I complete this, read my goal of finishing 5 series. So that's where we're at with reading. I currently am only a couple hours behind because I haven't done any reading yet today, but I'm confident I can catch up today and hopefully stay on top of it, maybe even get a little ahead this weekend for when I go back to work. And then the last couple days of the month are a weekend as well, so I can, catch up if I need to catch up to finish things. And that's where we're at reading-wise. What are my other goals? The only ones I haven't mentioned, I believe, that are not already complete are Sew Something, which We'll see. And bookshelf reorganization. I'm hoping to do my bookshelf organization soon. Those two, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, but that's okay. Hello, right here, we have all 60 squares done. So I'm going to lay them all out in the order they're supposed to be in, and we'll go from there. Okay, so here is the back panel. I'm obsessed with how it looks. Something that I have run into is a little bit of a difference in gauge when working with the different background colors. Like, I feel like the background blue is a little thicker than the background brown. And so like this plain brown square turned out smaller than the blue squares. But I did change hook size a little bit to compensate, and I just am gonna deal. And it's possible I'll have to redo a couple squares with different tension, but for right now I'm gonna seam these together. Also, as you can see, I haven't woven any of the ends in, but that's gonna be a later problem. So I'm just gonna start seaming. Hello, it's time to do a little goals review and close out this vlog so I can start the final week of All Done August, which is actually really scary because the progress is not what I would like it to be at this point, but that's okay. So, I'm going to move you over a little bit. I'm going to put my little bingo board on the screen. We're going to go through each square and I'll tell you what's up. Okay, starting in the top left, we have Jokes Episode 6. As of last week, the other two books besides War and Peace were done. That is obviously still true. We are on page 1075 out of 1306 for War and Peace. We're here. And I'm just going to keep on chugging along. NetGalley to 100%. We are still at 80%, but I do have that final book in progress. I'm at maybe 30%, something like that. Finish 5 series. We are still at 1. We'll do our best. Magic Cardigan. That a lot of progress has been made on that this week. You saw that I got to the full 60 out of 60 squares complete, and I have actually done most of the seaming. I'm gonna insert a picture of where it is at this point. So like the panels are all seamed together. It seamed like across the shoulders, and the pieces are all attached, but it's not seamed up the side and under the arms. So it still can lay out totally flat, which I left because I will now insert a picture of the ends that I have to weave in. This is the end situation. It's pretty tragic. We're gonna do that next. And then I'll seam up the rest, do ribbing. It'll be done. That one I'm like pretty optimistic I can get done. I'm gonna get them all done, of course, but that one, like, I feel like a lot of progress was made this week. Step by Step sweater has been done since week 1. Sew something, literally no progress, so that's cool. Bookshelf declutter, no progress this week. Yarn corner declutter we did do this week, so that's checked off. And my watch later, I have been crushing my watch later because I haven't been reading as much. My watch later is now at 4 videos. So we just have to so one of those videos is a 2-hour long recording of the musical Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812, because that's based on a section in War and Peace and I really want to watch it, so I've had it in my watch later. That's a chunky one, but I just have to watch that and then just kind of maintain to end the month at 0. So I am cautiously optimistic. Hopefully next week's vlog, we have lots and lots of doing things and finishing goals, but I also am going back to work on Monday, so we'll see how that goes. But that will do it for this vlog. If you liked it, comment down below. something, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. There will be one more all done August vlog for the end of the month where hopefully I finish all of these things, and I will see you in the next one coming very soon.